Monkey Man here. Today we're going to talk about the Vapor Flask from Vapor Shark, which is this unit right here. It's a 40-watt temp control device. It has the Evolve DNA 40 chip inside of it. It's a nice device. It's light. It's got two 18650 batteries in here, and we'll go over that later when we go down to table time. Speaking of table time, let's go down and check this bad boy out. Let's do an unboxing. We'll go from there. Alright guys, here's the unboxing for the Vapor Flask from Vapor Shark. Alright. Here's the packaging, as you can see. Bottom it tells you, gives you a little card. We'll go over that when I take this apart. I'll put the bottom on the side. Let's see what we got inside. Oh, nice. Nice, flat, long, micro USB charging cable. And then this little sheet of paper basically gives you directions on how to use this unit. Okay, stick everything back in. Okay, I'll do that later. Alright, and here's the Vapor Flask itself. Like I said, it's got that rubberized coating on here. You got your up and down buttons right here, wattage up and down. You got your micro USB slot right here. You got your brass buttons for your batteries. Okay. And how you do that is right here. You got this little notch. Put your fingernail in there and pop it open. Just like that. And let me do the other side. Just like that. All right. And unscrew it. Okay. I'm trying to show you the inside of this thing. And you can't really see too much of it. Too dark. Alright. On top you got your spring-loaded 510, which is stainless steel. Then you got your OLED display, fire button, nice and clickety. Does it make noise? None. Phew! You know how much I love clickety buttons or clickety noise. Alright. Yeah, for the battery I'm using LG HE4s. Now, one thing I want to add is when you put these batteries in, it's a positive side down. Alright, positive side down. Alright, then you go ahead and put your batteries in, and then you put your button on, and you just get them snug. And that's all she wrote. Then you push this down, and then it pops in. It won't come back up unless you get your fingernail back in there and take it out. Okay, so as you can see, it's got a ridge to it right here, but like I said, just pop it in and then it becomes flush again. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, just hit power button one time, it'll turn on. Alright, and as you can see, it's currently set at 40 watts at 450 degrees. Alright. To lock this device, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, it's locked. It does say check atomizer. Of course, you can see there is no atomizer in. Now, to change things, such as if you hold the up button, with the power button pressed, and you press the up button, this is what happens. Nothing. Let me lock it again first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's locked. Now it's power button and the top button. And it says right mode right now. Eventually it will say left mode. And you can see the screen positioning has flipped. Okay. If I hold it again, power button down while it's locked, hit the up button, and it should flip back over and say right mode. There you go. Alright, now if you hold up while it's locked, you can go into stealth mode, which is if you hold the power button right here and the down button, which is this bottom one, okay, this is what happens. That's normal mode because you have a display. Then you go into stealth mode eventually today. There it is, stealth mode. Now what happens is the display turns off. So if you hit the power button, when there's a tank on, let me get a tank really quick. Okay. And then I go to fire this. Alright, it's locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I go to fire, it fires, but you don't see anything on the display. And what stealth mode is basically is you turn off the display while you're vaping. Okay, so let's go and turn that back on. So you 5 button presses to lock it. Okay, it's locked. Then you hit again the power button and the down button. Okay, and you hold that in. There's stealth mode, and it should say normal after a bit. There's normal. Now as you can see, it's unlocked. Excuse me, stealth mode is off. So if I go 5 off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if I press the power button, I should be able to vape it. And I can. What if you want to change the temperature? As you can see, it's set to 450 degrees right now. So what you do is you hold both buttons, the both up and down buttons, and this is what it says. Hold the change temp. At this point I can change it. Now if you use the up and down buttons, it'll change it. Okay? And to lock it into place, you just hit the power button one time. There. So let's try that again. Hold these 2 buttons in. Let me change it, say 400. Hit the power button one time. And as you can see, it says 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so let's try vaping on this one time. Okay, and put a tank on. The tank that I'm using right here is called the Silo Beast. It's made by Beyond Vape. Okay. And as you can see, she vapes just fine. Alright. One thing I like to add about this, you have a micro USB charger right here. Okay, the port. If you want to say vape this in your car and you notice that your batteries are running low, you can plug it in and vape at the same time, which is really nice. Okay. Another thing is the batteries. Like I said, I have the LG HE4s in here, which is fine. But if you try other batteries, they might not be compatible with this device. Why? Because the casing around the battery might be too thick. So if you put the battery in there, okay, like the Samsung 25Rs, if you put them in there, they might get stuck within the tube, within the mod. Then you're pretty much screwed. Okay, so there's only certain ones you can actually put into this mod. Also, Vapor Shark says they recommend Brilli Power batteries. That's right, I said Brilli, B-R-I-L-L-I, power batteries. Why? I don't know. That's what they recommend. Okay, and they only recommend the flat top batteries. Okay, and this also has zip charging, which is really nice. Okay, so let's oh, you know what? There is one other thing. This piece right here, this aluminum piece, it's made with 6061 solid piece of aluminum. So when they made this thing, this used to be a solid piece of aluminum, all right, which takes probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours to make, give or take. All right, let's take it back up top, and we'll go with the final thoughts. Final thoughts about the Vapor Flask by Vapor Shark. I like it. Why? It's light. It's a solid piece of aluminum, but it's very light, even with the two 18650 batteries in it. Now remember though, it is only a 40 watt device. It is rather quite simple. And it's elegant. Why? This finish. It's like I said, it's that rubbery type coating on there. It's nice. Unlike other mods like the IPv3 Li, you can't vape and charge at the same time. This one you can, which is really nice. This thing also has zip charging, so it charges full batteries in about an hour. That's very cool. That's awesome, actually. Now, bad things, what I don't like about this, I only got actually two things I don't like about this. First thing is these little buttons down here, okay? As you can see, this one's a little bit chewed up. The reason it's chewed up is because when I try to stick my fingernail in there and pop it, it doesn't pop. It sticks very well, very well. So what I gotta do is I gotta stick a flathead, small flathead in there, all right, and then pop it up. And I don't like that because now this is all, you know, beat to shit. And look, can you see that? It's not, if you were holding this mod in your hand right now, you would be able to see that yeah, you can kind of see it right there. It's all chewed up. And that's from the screwdriver. Don't like it. All right. Another thing I don't like about these is this unit, the batteries. The batteries that I'm using here are the LG HE4s, okay? They slide right back in and they slide right back out when I take these little buttons off, okay? But if I try something else like the Samsung 25Rs, if I put it in there, because of the casing of the actual battery, it gets stuck, all right? That's not cool. That's a major con for me, all right? I like the Samsung 25Rs. And the Sony VTC4s, but I found that if I put them in this device, they get stuck. Other than those two cons, this is a solid device. It fits good in your hands. You can reorient the screen, okay? So if you're looking at this way, or if you hold it in your left hand and you want to look at the screen, you know, you can flip the screen over, which is kind of nice. Alright guys, well, that's my review for the Vapor Flask by Vapor Shark. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have a great day. Monkey Man out.